The partisans made a rush towards the palace, which was so solidly built that many had stored their property there. They drove away the Romans, slaughtered the people who had crowded into the building, 8,400 in number, and looted the riches. They also took two of the Romans alive, a cavalryman and an infantryman. The infantryman they butchered then and there and dragged round the city, as if by proxy they were revenging themselves on all the Romans. As the cavalryman said that he had something to suggest that might save their lives, he was taken into Simon's presence. But when he got there, he had nothing to say, so was handed over to Ardalas, one of the officers, to be executed. Ardalas tied his hands behind him and blindfolded him, then marched him forward in full view of the Romans with the intention of cutting off his head. But by a sudden movement, the man dashed away to the Roman lines just as the Jew drew his sword. As he had made his escape from the enemy, Titus could not very well put him to death, but deciding that he was unfit to be a soldier of Rome, as he had let himself be taken alive, he stripped him of his arms and expelled him from the legion, to a man with any self respect, a punishment worse than death. Next day, the Romans drove the terrorists from the lower city and burned the whole place as far as Siloam. They were glad enough to see the town destroyed, but got precious little loot, as the whole area had been cleaned out by the partisans before they withdrew to the upper city. These men felt no remorse for the mischief they had done. They boasted as if they were proud of it. When they saw the city burning, they laughed heartily and said they were happily awaiting the end. For with the people slaughtered, the sanctuary burned to the ground, and the town blazing, they were leaving nothing to the enemy. Yet to the very last, Josephus never wearied of appealing to them to spare what was left of the city, though however much he might say against their savagery and impiety, however much advice he might give them for their own good, he got nothing but ridicule in return. As they could not very well surrender because of their oath, and were unable now to fight the Romans on equal terms, they were like caged animals, so used to killing that they thirsted for blood. They scattered through the outskirts of the city and lay in wait among the ruins for would be deserters.